The rise of industrialization led to the overcrowding of cities. Many solutions to this overcrowding emerged, solutions like the Garden City, offered by Ebenezer Howard. In 1898, he proposed and planned self-sustained communities meant to allow citizens to avoid the deterioration of cities. Frank Lloyd Wright proposed Broadacre City. He called it the antithesis of the city. Wright believed the city and industrial civilization created diseased values. Broadacre City was meant to be a new environment to establish new values. With the expansion of auto-oriented, low-density development, began a spreading of the city, with a clear segregation between commercial and residential uses. It was referred to as flight from blight. The returning post-World War II soldiers fed the suburbanization of the 1950s. De-investment in American cities was rampant during this time of mass suburbanization. Aging cities were left to fall apart. Industrial factories that were once the heart of the city were now being abandoned, and jobs shifted from the service sector and to the outer edges of the city. The deindustrialization of Detroit played a major role in the decline of population in the city, a decline from 1.8 million to just over 700,000. The city suffers from severe urban decay and abandonment. The causes of Detroit's fall are many and varied. The construction of freeways divided neighborhoods. The city suffered from race riots and massive poverty, and opportunities for employment left the city. So did the population, leaving behind a city whose name has become synonymous with abandonment. According to Kevin Bauman's project titled 100 Abandoned Houses, disappearing jobs and burgeoning mortgage has driven even stable, middle-class families to the suburbs, leaving thousands and thousands of homes and properties behind. According to the Census Bureau, the number of vacant housing units has doubled in the past decade, to nearly 80,000, more than one-fifth of the city's housing stock. Even though the city has been demolishing about 1,000 broken-down houses a year, they cannot keep up with the rate at which families are abandoning them. The South China Mall in Dongguan, China is the largest mall in the world based on gross leasable area, and ranked second in total area only to the Dubai Mall. However, it is largely vacant. Unlike other dead malls which have been characterized by the departure of tenants, the new South China Mall has been 99% vacant since its 2005 opening, as very few merchants have ever signed up. The mall contains sufficient space for as many as 2,300 stores in approximately 7.1 million square foot of leasable space, and 9.6 million of total square foot. From 1965 to 1979, the Los Angeles airport began its expansion of its 3 runways. These runways put the flight path directly on top of Suffrage. This allowed LA to use eminent domain to acquire the property. The state relocated 2,000 residents and removed over 800 homes, yet the abandoned infrastructure remains, and until very recently, the streetlights would come on at night.